Hey everyone. So I know I said a couple videos ago that I won't be doing any pickups for a while because I'm saving money for Fan Expo. Currently, I have. Let me just check to see how much I have exactly saved up. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, $70 saved up for Fan Expo. That'll probably last me a day. I have a few more weeks to save up for then, but I still find myself spending some money. Now, I haven't been spending like 30, 40, $50 I usually spend um, every time that I go out and buy things. I just spent, I think, about $12 on this stuff. So I didn't take away a lot from the money that I could be putting towards Fan Expo, but you see some things and you kind of just want to spend some money. Anyways, let me just talk about these things that I picked up. It's just a few things. Um, First are two Game Boy games. The first one's a Game Boy Advance game. It's called Konami Collective Series Arcade Advanced. It was cartridge and manual, but no box, no insert, no anything else. Um, that was $3 there. In this collection, it's just a whole bunch of classic games. There is Frogger, Yi Are Kung Fu, uh, Gyrus, Scramble, Time Pilot, and Russian Attack. And not like Russian as in like the people, like it's Rush apostrophe N. I thought that was a little funny, but yeah, it was $3 for those, so I picked it up. And then I saw this Game Boy game. It was just $1, and of course it's $1 because it's Konami NFL Football. Um, there you go. It has some stickers and stuff on the back, but that I can take it off easy. And it was just $1, and it only has the little nick there at the bottom of the label. So I thought I'd add it to my collection. Then I saw a couple of demo discs for the original Xbox, and they were um, listed for $1 each. But the guy, like, he saw I was looking at them. He's like, "Oh, you can have them 50 cents a piece if you want." So I just picked out two. One is from the official Xbox magazine, August 2002, disc number 9. And it has playable demos for Crazy Taxi 3 High Roller, which I do have. Hunter the Reckoning, which I don't have, because I passed that up. It was in really bad condition when I last saw it. Outlaw Golf, Street Hoops, and it says Dead or Alive 3 bonus pack. And I thought that was a little interesting, so I picked that up from the selection that he had there. And then this one here is Topspin and Amped 2. I'm not sure if it is, let's see, they're both live games, like Xbox Live games, uh, but again, with the original Xbox, the online function doesn't work anymore. It's in okay condition, but it's definitely like smudgy and dusty on there. Um, but I think I was told that these are actually those two games, Topspin and Amped 2. Uh, but even if they're just demos, 50 cents for that was fine with me. Um, Next, I went to Game Mania, and I saw that they had a whole pile of new Dreamcast and Sega Saturn games. But what I didn't notice right off the bat with the Sega Saturn games is that they were all Japanese Sega Saturn games. Like, I noticed it afterwards because I'm like, oh wait, Saturn games come in these dual long box cases, like the Sega CD. Uh, and then I was like, oh yeah, they're Japanese Saturn games. But first, because I'm a Dreamcast collector first, um, I just said first twice, and I said 3 times. I got a disc-only copy of Dynamite Cough. It's in really good condition. Just a little bit of like smudging and like a few light scratches, but that's fine. I would have liked to get it complete, but it was only $3, so I got it. And next, like I said, I was looking at the Sega Saturn games, and I know I don't have a Sega Saturn console, let alone a Japanese Sega Saturn. But the prices were pretty cheap on these games, so I thought I might as well grab a few. And with the Game Shark, or whatever they called it for the Sega Saturn, if you use it, then you can play Japanese games on a North American console. So what I got was Virtua Fighter 2. And today I actually saw that this game was also released for the Genesis, which I didn't know. But of course, there's slightly better graphics in the Sega Saturn version, but not that much better. Yeah, it looked interesting. It was $5, complete. Disc is in great condition, and this game was the most expensive game that I bought this week, and I got it mostly because it's Virtua Fighter, and I like Virtua Fighter. And the other Saturn game that I got is this here. First, I'll let you just assume what that game might be by the cover art, and I'll let you know that the game has a Japanese name, of course. Even the translated name into like English letters is still pretty Japanese. So I'll just try here. It's Shinsoo Human Yakata. Sorry if I completely butchered that. But yeah, I wasn't even going to attempt to try to just read the Japanese there. I have no idea what any of that means. And yeah, from what I could tell, like this game is complete in there. From what I could tell, it looks like some kind of a game where you're in a mansion and you have to collect certain things, and you speak to like disembodied heads hovering in the middle of the screen. And a lot of these characters are just really, for the lack of a better word, derpy. It seems it has something to do with tarot cards, and the cards are even listed in here in English and in Japanese. And then the characters, of course, they all look like they're like white people, but they look really, really, really weird. Sorry, let me just try to fix the light there. Yeah, they all look really weird. Like this one old lady, she has like some crazy kind of jewelry here. Let's see if you guys can see that. And then this guy here, just look at him. He looks like a sick, drunk rat person thing. It's just, and then this guy here looks so confused and sad. I don't even know if it's a guy or a girl, actually. Like, look at that person. Just, they look so confused. It was one of those games that just looked so weird. It looked like a survival horror game by the cover art and the back art here. It really looks like these people are supposed to be like some kind of ghosts haunting you on your way through. I almost dropped the disc. But yeah, it looks like they're supposed to be haunting you on your way through this house, and I can't figure out anything about this game. Like, I've tried looking online. I tried searching this Japanese name that's on it, Shinsoo Human, whatever. But all I can find are ads from people trying to sell it, but with very little description. But yeah, that's what I found. And something that I found in my room that I had lost a little while back. And yeah, I didn't buy these recently. I bought these like 10 years ago, probably not exactly 10 years ago, but somewhere around then. First, along with my PlayStation 2, I got the network adapter, and this is the network adapter startup disc with the manual in the case. And I had misplaced this, and I was looking for the longest time trying to find it. Next is the demo disc for Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King, the demo disc there. And this too, I was trying to find it so much, like, it started bothering me not being able to find where I had left it. And then the last one that I had just found, along with those that I completely forgot I even had, it's the Xbox official, like the official Xbox magazine demo disc for Final Fantasy XI Online, the exclusive beta. And yeah, most likely this won't exactly work because Xbox Live on the original Xbox doesn't work anymore. But it should be interesting to just see what's what with that disc. But yeah, that's it. Just a couple things that I picked up over the last few days. Just cheap things to just add to the collection. And a couple things that I found that I had been looking for a while in my room. Especially since I moved, I assumed that it would be easier to find some of these things, but it just got so much harder to actually track down some of these things. But yeah, now I found them. I can put them in proper spots now and hopefully not lose them again. And again, I'm just rambling now, so see ya.